Jesus here.
He's a Browns fan.
The who? The Red Legs.
The
Red. The Cincinnati Red.
Yeah, they ain't the real legs.
You go to the game?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Where'd you sit at? What we got here? What we got going on?
I sat in closest to pussy. I got all the way in.
Hold that up. Well, give me holding them both up like this.
All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're the Couch Coaches. We got Slurp back this week.
Yes, sir.
We got the over-under at 12.5 still, a stutter counter. Over there is Jaron.
How we doing?
Over here to the left on the screen is Ben. And something that we all want to talk about, unfortunately Slurp wasn't there, but we want to talk about opening day. God, did we have a time. We had an absolute day. From the moment we got to the banks until the moment that we got picked up from the tiki bar. We were slugging beers. You guys just saw one of the interviews Ben did with a guy who knew nothing about the Reds or the Bengals. All right. At the end of this,
someone from Cincinnati doesn't know.
At the end of this, you're going to see a chick twerking on the sunroof of a car. And you're going to want to probably watch that one a couple times because it's freaking hilarious. The funniest part isn't even her twerking on the car. The funniest part is Ben with a cigarette in his right hand and a mic that's plugged into nothing in his left. And he is repeatedly asking this girl if she wants to be on our podcast. Repeatedly. And then you hear me in the background saying they can't hear a thing, which is true. They didn't know what Ben was saying.
Ben, you should have gotten the car.
Imagine Ben just hopping in the back seat. So, you guys,
it's like the meme with the white girl on the couch with a bunch of black dudes behind her.
Yeah. Well, it's Ben.
It'd be Ben
With a bunch of black chicks around.
in a car.
We do want to shout out real quick everybody that we met there. Mikey, he was the Red Sox fan. He was actually really cool. I feel like I recognize him. Yeah, I did. He followed
first inning. I saved him.
You did.
That ball was gonna hit him right in the face.
Right in the nose.
Yeah.
He followed us on Instagram, so I'm gonna post a clip and probably tag him in that. Shout out to him. He was pretty dope.
Yeah, in that first inning, TJ Friedel threw a ball into the crowd. It was gonna smoke him in the face.
Yeah, it was.
And I reached right over top of him, grabbed it one hand, looking around for a kid.
No kid.
Kids around.
Also,
And there was like a 10-year-old sitting right next to Ben. Didn't see him.
Oh yeah, he was wanting a ball.
He was wanting a ball.
all
I
night,
didn't
dude.
see him until like the third inning.
He wanted a ball, all
And I just
night.
stashed that thing underneath my seat.
Yeah, that poor kid. I do want to apologize to the one guy that I started bitching out because he caught a ball that I think it was another one that Friedel threw,
Yeah,
right?
TJ threw one up.
And this guy caught it, and there was a kid like right next to him asking for it, and split second in my mind, being a dad, I was like, "You're a fucking douchebag," because he didn't give it to the kid right away, and then he gave it to the kid, and I was like, "My bad." Everybody around me was booing me.
Adrian didn't even give this guy a moment to like celebrate that he caught the ball, and he didn't even get the word douchebag. And then the guy handed it.
Yeah.
And Adrian was like, "Oh, my bad."
Literally, Chris, Ben, Jaron, and everybody around was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "My bad. Hey, my bad, bro." Like, head on a swivel. Yeah, that was rough.
Was it a Reds fan or a Red Sox fan that caught it?
It was a Reds fan. Yeah, that made it worse. Red Sox fan, I feel like people have been like, "Oh."
I thought you were like this channel. Do you like that? Is because it was a Red Sox fan? Maybe I didn't know.
No, I just
Adrian just didn't even give him a moment to like celebrate.
I was also like at this point, I think that we had our fill of tall boys already, and we had been in the ballpark for 45 minutes.
So you caught that ball in the first inning, right?
So another thing that we did, the degenerates that we are, these little kids in Great American Ballpark, they have the indoor, like the kids ballpark, and us degenerates were betting on these kids to either pop up in the infield, outfield, grounder, or out of the park.
I was not getting in on this. I collected the money from each of these guys. I think Chris had like pop up to the infield. Ben had pop up to the outfield.
I had him going
Adrian had
yard.
home run. And there was tons of balls hit to these kids, and they just didn't catch it at all. And then finally, one of them hit it out of the park, and Adrian's like, "Well, I'll take the money."
Dude, this kid stepped up, and you knew he had been playing baseball since he was 3.
His
Like-
AU team travels national.
Yes, like this kid stepped up, and you could just and the guy before him looked the part. He looked like a fucking young Babe Ruth. This kid was huge. Missed it. I think he popped up, but they caught it, so like we didn't count it. And then this other kid steps up, dude. He's scrawny, short kid. Like my 3-year-old is probably as tall as this 6 or 7-year-old. And this kid, second pitch, I think, just fucking nails one, and it goes for a mile. And I was
the
like,
wind was howling.
it was how it was how
Those plastic balls that they go away whenever them kids get older.
Oh, yeah.
The
it
wind
was
was helping them.
it was amazing. And then like the thing is like his dad was standing next to us. Do you remember his dad was over there next to you? And his dad was laughing because we were doing that. Like he wasn't even pissed. There were some parents out there that were pissed. Because I remember one kid stuff that's like, hey, if you hit it out of the park, I'll give you $2.
Yeah, that's what Chris was saying, kid.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
you guys legit bet $5 on it.
yeah.
$5 each.
Well, we started off with $1, and then we were like, fuck it, double down. And I was like, let's double down 5. And everybody threw in $5. That did buy one of my beers, though.
There you go.
So I liked that. And then another thing, Ben, every time I would get up to go get a beer, I'd ask if somebody needed one. And usually 9 times out of 10, somebody needed one. And then immediately, like when I would get back, Ben would get up to go get a beer. And then he would ask if anybody needed one. And half the time, nobody needed one. So Ben got stuck with 2 beers, like every time. And that's why Ben was so drunk.
I was gonna say, thanks to Ben, I don't even think I got up from my seat one time. I drank 3 or 4 tall boys.
Dude, me and Chris were going back and forth. Like one
Yeah.
inning, I'd go get one inning, he'd go get one.
I think
Chris and I were last year.
I think I owe you all one. I don't think I got up from my seat one time, even to take a piss.
There was one time the bathroom that was right behind us the line was out the fucking door. And this was like in the middle of the inning because I had to pee so fucking bad. And I walked around like pretty much the whole ballpark to find a bathroom that wasn't full. And I finally got the one. And then I came back. Like it wasn't like in the middle of the inning. It was like in the middle of the Red Sox on offense. So like it was at the middle of the top of the 6th or something like that. It was when it was the same inning that we went bases loaded and nothing happened. Yeah. Then
Let's talk about the pregame activities. I mean, as soon as we got down there, we start. I don't know about you guys. I started hitting up the free shit. I got this sweet chain.
yes.
We're going to show the people twisted T chain. This shit is all metal. It is heavy. Like whenever we got it, like this is cheap ass plastic.
But the twisted teeth
The
thing.
twisted T part is pretty sick.
So me, Jaron, and Chris all got one. And Ben.
I didn't get one.
Me, Ben, and Chris all got one. Ben gave his to Jaron.
What a dog.
After I
Appreciate
made-
you, G.
After I made a bet with him that, I'd get him a koozie if he let me have the chain. Whatever.
hell spins the wheel to give me one and you pick a koozie? Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was tough, actually. Well, I made a bet with one of my buddies, and I thought that we were going to make it happen. And apparently not. But, yeah, so we got those chains, walked around with them, and wore them the whole game. I gave mine away because I was tired of carrying it. And, yeah, it was a good time. And then
I went to the Jim Beam stand.
You did go to Jim Beam stand.
They had ponchos,
T-shirts.
t-shirts, and holding bags.
Yeah, you got a bag.
I got a handbag that came in clutch because I just carried everything for the group. And the t-shirts that they all had left, it was small and extra small.
Yeah.
My fat ass is not fitting in either one of those. Would have been a crop top.
Ben might have been able to fit in a small, but it would have been tight and probably short.
It still would have been a crop top.
Yeah. It would have. You would have been showing some under boob.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we and then I mean, from the moment we got there, we started slugging beers. Met up with a couple people. But
There is a video out there of Ben getting clowned. Because
yeah.
some dude came up to him and asked him who's an all-time better Red, Anthony Davis or Derrick Henry. And Ben's dumbass said Anthony Davis. Buddy, like Derrick Henry, his stats on the Reds is so
Phenomenal.
much better
It's way
than
better.
AD's. You're an idiot.
I don't know why I didn't say Derrick Henry. Yeah, Derrick Henry. I mean,
That's the clear choice.
Would have been a clear choice.
All the rest of the people in there, they said Derrick Henry because they're ball knowers, Ben.
they know ball.
All the women in those videos, they said Derrick Henry.
There was one of them that said Dilla Kelly.
I'm gonna put the clip of Ben in there saying that at the end of the pod. I just gotta clip it from that guy's Instagram. But
Yeah, the funny part about all these interviews that we did, we just walked up to random people. We found a microphone sitting on a ledge at a bar.
Yeah.
I found this mini microphone with it was like probably a 10-foot cord.
yeah,
And I just
really
bunched it up and I held the other end in my hand while I walked up to this
Yeah.
guy. And oh man, that was funny.
Oh,
And we all just got all the rest
we
of the guys
we
to
all
do it.
got in on the bit, and like nobody knew it was a bit. We probably should have told them afterwards, but then we would have really looked like dickheads.
They wouldn't have cared.
They wouldn't have cared. The first guy we interviewed, Jaron interviewed him,
That was awesome.
and the guy was like, "Yep, Reds are going to the World Series," and then he said he was a Cowboys fan, which I loved that. And then Jaron asked him if he was a blue collar worker, and the guy was like, "Yep, I'm a blue collar worker." And Jaron,
No, I said, "What are you thinking about Nick Lodolo and his blisters?" And he's like, "Man,
"Oh, that's
that guy's
right."
a bitch." And I was like, "Are you a blue collar worker? Like, do you get blisters?" And he's like, "No." And he like showed his hands. I said, "What's your secret?" And we'll just let the video speak for us.
And then I interviewed a guy on the way in. I don't remember what I said to him. You can't hear it. I'm still gonna put it in here, but you can't really hear it. And then the
But
game.
the guy that I interviewed was sitting like a row and a half behind us.
Guy sitting literally a row behind us and like
We saw
6
him
seats out.
When we were waiting to get out of the stadium, we were like waiting in line to get out. We were waiting to get out, and he was right there. I was like, "What's up, buddy?"
We're like, "Hey, man." And then we walked down one of the streets to go get heartburn medication for me. And thankfully we did. Otherwise we would have got caught in the banks and maybe got pepper sprayed.
Yeah, Ben would have started some shit.
Yeah, Ben, you would have got pepper sprayed.
Ben could not walk leaving the stadium. Like Adrian and Chris were like booking it to get out of there, and I just had to hold back with Ben because Buddy was just hitting everybody.
Yeah. Me and Chris were like, let's get out of this crowd of people, and like I made a way for everybody. So I'm a fat fucking guy, and so like I made a way for everybody, and Chris was on my hip, and then we look back, and these guys are nowhere to be found. And then Ben pops out over to our left. We're facing the ballpark at this point. Ben pops out over to the left, goes, "Fellas." I'm like,
He does.
"Big dog."
How we doing? I mean, Adrian stuck out in the crowd because like he was pretty tall in that crowd.
Yeah.
I seen him the whole time.
Ben pops out and is like, "Fellas." It's just the greatest. We turn around.
As he's trying to walk in a straight line.
Yeah. And also, I want to say this is quite the accomplishment for me. Every single Red Sox fan I saw, I would say, "Fuck Mark Wahlberg." Well, none of them gave a crap. So 99 out of 100 of these didn't give a shit. But there was that one guy who he was definitely from Boston. He cared, and he cared a lot. He turned around and said, "Fuck you, Mark Wahlberg's the best."
I'm pretty sure he came back with fuck Skyline Chili.
I think he did. I think he did, and I was like, "That's fine. I don't like Skyline." So, yeah, that was fun. And then we interviewed some really hood rat chicks outside of Kroger.
Galore.
Galore, yeah. Delore.
We asked for her name. She said, "Delore, sweetie." I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll find you." Sure, there's not too many Delores around.
She
They were Reds fans till they bleed.
till I bleed.
Oh, that is hilarious.
And Ben almost got dragged into a car and just ripping a dart. And then after Kroger, we went to this place called Penn's. I don't think that's the actual name of it. What's it actually?
Pins Mechanical.
Penn's Mechanical? I thought it was something else. Anyway, so we went there and met some really cool people there. They were very invested in our podcast.
Oh yeah.
She was like, next video, I'm commenting on it opening day. And I really hope you do. I hope she's here. She was awesome. They were all really cool.
Can't remember a name. I don't.
Can't remember the name at all. Please comment your name too. That would be really appreciated. Gotta remember, we were hammered. And then Chris was talking to somebody at one point. And I think these are the people I went up to, and I introduced myself to him as well. And the guy asked me if I was gay, and I was like, "Buddy, I have 2 fucking kids and another one on the way. Do I look gay to you?" He's like, "Well, you can't be too careful these days." And I was like, "I mean, that's fair."
I'm gonna speak for this other 3, and understandable.
Okay, got it.
That you were wearing that small Jim Beam shirt at the time. It was a crop top. You know where it was coming.
I probably look like Ray from Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Does this make me look gay?
But
No.
I think those guys that Chris
if I
were
did
talking to, I think they were from Anna or Botkins or something.
Yeah. You know what? I think you're right. They were from Anna. Yeah. And then back home, they had tornadoes and stuff.
Yeah, that was when we were at Pins. We were calling back home, making sure everybody was all right.
Yeah.
Sobered up a little bit there.
Yes, a little bit of it. But then we hopped back on the wagon.
Yeah, then we try and go get food, and we tried 4 different bars.
4 places. The one bar,
Told me about that.
dude, that place smelled so good.
The Pony.
The Pony. That place smelled phenomenal.
That place was packed, but there was no tables.
No tables, smelled great. Couldn't get a seat to save our lives, so we're like, fuck it, we're packing up and going. Next place,
We go right across the street. And
grills are closed. All I had was tofu.
I was like, "Hey, can I get a menu?" And she's like, "Yeah, but our grill just broke. It's only fryer food." And we're like,
fuck that.
"Screw that."
The band there was cool though.
Yeah.
We told them we were
did
coming
talk
back.
to them.
We told them we were gonna come back and listen to
Yeah,
them. That didn't happen.
happen.
And then
That's when we end up at a tiki bar.
a tiki bar. But before the tiki bar, we saw a homeless guy in a lawn chair next to a really sick Mustang. And,
Forgot about this.
and I asked the guy, I was like, "Hey man, is this your car?" And he's like, No, young. I think he called me Young Blood. And he was like, but owner, he's right there. I detailed the whole thing for him. Look how good that looks. And I was like, all right, it looks pretty sweet. And he's like, yeah. You want to ride? And I was like, no, I'm good, man. And he's like, give you one. I'm like, I'm okay.
I do not want to get in that car right now.
Yeah, that's the last thing I need to do. And then at the same time, I saw a guy. He was driving in a Chrysler 300 down the road, steering wheel here, door wide open, driving like this to the door, weaving in and out of traffic. And I was like, oh my God, this is insane. And then we ended up at a tiki bar. And we had
There was 4 people in it.
great time there. We walked in.
We had it
No
to
one.
ourselves.
Yeah, literally, we had it to ourselves for probably a good. Most of the night. They had a crowd come through that they mainly just sat outside though. But they had karaoke. It was a Hawaiian tiki bar. Chris bought these terrible shots that tasted like shit, and that really got us going. Ben wouldn't eat any food. He looked. Ben at one point I said, "Ben, buddy, you need to eat something. Please eat this." And he looked at me and goes, "I'm gonna yak." If I eat this, I'm gonna yak. And I was like, all right, bro. And then we sang 100 Shots by Dolph.
Well,
That was awesome. And then I asked these girls that we met.
don't stop. Don't say this right now. Skip.
I asked them if I could say it.
Skip.
They said no.
You were hated for the rest of the night.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people that liked me in that bar.
Kind of a wild question.
I mean, well, dude, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It's better than me just saying it.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's be fair here. I mean, what if I would have just said it? We would have got kicked. We would have.
We would have got worse than kicked out.
Yeah,
yeah, I think kicked out would have been like the least of our worries.
yeah.
Once we got kicked out of the bar was the start of our problems.
Yeah. Still though,
We would have been on the movie Running Man.
we would have. Yeah, that would have been rough. But they told me no. But I feel like I wasn't really that hate because I went outside and talked to a bunch of people after that. And they were all
Yeah, I was talking to a bunch of them, and I calmed the nerves between the group.
I went out there one time, and the guy was like, "Really want to ask if you could say it?" And I was like, "Yeah, that was me. My bad." And he was like, "It's all right." He's like, "I understand it. You know, white people always want to be like us." Fair. And then another guy I went up to, and I was like talking to him, like back in like one of the back corners of their patio. And he was like, "We didn't want to ask to say it." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You should have fucking said that shit." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, maybe not. Maybe next time. And he was like, "Dude, go back in there and say it." And I was like, "No.
No.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked." And then Jaron out there saw a bunch of bike cops roll past and was like, "Go get them, brothers!" And then he was the most hated man in there.
Well, they were like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I was like, "I didn't tell them who to go get."
What did Chris say?
Oh no, look, it's a Paw Patrol. And then everybody else started laughing and they weren't mad anymore.
Well, these guys were parked down like on like the end of this like grassy area. The cops were like when we were still in the bar, and I went outside and was drunkenly hacking a dart. And I remember looking down there, and I don't remember much from this tiki bar, but I do remember this. And I said, "Hey, officer, you're fucking bald." Did not sit well with that guy. He stared at me for 20 minutes. Jaron was sitting there. He goes, "Dude, they're going to be waiting for you all fucking night." And I was like,
Do not pick up a pair of keys right now.
"Oh, yeah. Yeah, we,
And then it came Bob.
yeah, we got to talk about Dylan Bob. This guy, he thought that he was a karaoke master. He thought he was the best karaoke singer.
That's why Chris was calling him Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Chris called him Bob Dylan, and this guy fucking looks at Chris. "That's not my fucking name."
He was so mad.
And Chris was like, "Dude, with a name like that, how do you expect me not to say Bob Dylan?" He was like, "It's Dylan Bob." And I was like,
It's not Bob. He said his last name was Robert.
Robert. And I was like,
okay.
"Are you?" I looked at him. I was like, Is your last name seriously Robert?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Damn, 2 first names." And this guy had the audacity and looked at me and said, "Well, I have a fucking middle name." And I was like, "No kidding, everybody does." And then I was like, "I have 4." And he was like, "Congrats." And I was like, "Okay, well,
Congrats.
sweet."
Yeah, and the bartender was like, "Yeah, I've seen him in here a few times. Like that dude goes in there all the time.
Every Thursday,
Annoys the shit out of him."
every Thursday for fucking karaoke, that guy is in that same seat. And I asked him if he was on a date with the girl he was with, like first date, and she goes, "Nah, we're cousins." And I went, "Oh,
Sweet home Alabama.
I think he told Chris to sing that, and Chris wouldn't do it." And like we put up on the screen like the name, and for Chris I put Chrissy G, and the guy kept calling Chris Chrissy G, and Chris is like,
Thinking that it would offend him. Or
"Yeah."
something.
And then I put the name for me and Ben, Benji, B-E-N, J.I. And this guy like got so confused and kind of pissed off that I took the mic for Ben, and Ben would take the mic for me. Like he had no clue who Benji was. I also told him my name was Peter.
Yeah, I didn't participate in any of the karaoke, but
No.
you guys were doing like dumb songs.
Yes.
Like at one point, I don't know if it was you, Ben, or if it was Chris. Who did Goofy Goobers?
Oh, that was Chris.
Chris did Goofy Goobers, just screaming it, and then Dylan Bob would just sing like a love song,
Yeah.
like, and then it'd just go back to one of us, and then they'd do like another dumb song, and then go back to Dylan Bob, who thought that he was like the greatest.
This guy thought that he was gonna be like the next biggest singer in the world.
If anybody was sitting outside of that tiki bar just listening for like an hour, they'd be like, "What in the absolute fuck is going on in there?"
We could have made that road show though. We sing dumbass songs and that guy sings a fucking heartfelt song. I don't ever want to be around that guy another day in my life. Actually, that guy was a fucking douchebag. God, I hope this makes it back to him someday.
I think we're getting towards the end of the night. I think your door dashing experience needs talked about.
Yeah, it does need talked about. So that was bad.
The morning was so.
Oh, that was the greatest. So before we get to the morning, we are at Ben's apartment. It's like 12:15, 12:30 probably. And I'm like, guys, no, it wasn't even that late, dude. We were just hammered and like we wanted to go home and we were hungry, and so like every fast food joint is open. So I DoorDash Taco Bell or Uber Eats. I Uber Eats Taco Bell, and it kept like every driver kept like passing along to another driver. Well, finally, this one driver, cool dude, calls me after I'm like, dude, we just want our fucking food. We've been waiting for like an hour. So this guy calls me. He goes, I'll figure out what's going on. I'm like, all right, bro, appreciate it. He calls me back. He goes, hey, Taco Bell's closed. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're open. Yeah, I was like, dude, it says they're open until 2 in the morning. He goes, well, they closed like an hour early. I was like, we ordered our food at 12:15. And he's like, well, I don't know what I should do, man. I don't know what you want me to do. I was like, I want you to put your fucking car through the front of their building. And he was like, I can't do that, sir. I was like, understandable. I'll just get McDonald's. He was like, all right.
I was like in the chair, like, just waiting for the food.
Yeah, and then
Dude, cancel. Fuck this shit. I'm going to bed.
Ben went to bed.
So mad.
And
I'm
then
pretty sure I passed out before
Yeah.
you guys ordered McDonald's too.
Jaren passes out. I asked him if he wanted McDonald's. I didn't get a response back. So me and Chris ordered McDonald's, and the guy fucking calls me. He's like, hey, man, they canceled your order again. Like, sorry. Same guy. And I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm half asleep. I'm like, whatever, dude. Fuck it. And I hung up on him and threw my phone down.
Didn't you get one guy that you're like, do you even know English?
Yeah, that was like one of the first dudes. Like before the guy that went to Taco Bell, like actually like called me back. That was the first dude. He was like, I'll figure it out, and then he canceled it, or he like passed on to the next guy, and then that other guy called me. He was like, I'll figure it out. Then he told me they were closed, and I was pissed, and Ben was even more pissed. So then we wake up in the morning after this guy cancels our McDonald's order, and all I wanted at this point was chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce. That's it. I just want a 10-piece barbecue sauce, and I got a McChicken, no lettuce. Yes, and McChicken, no lettuce. If you get a McChicken with lettuce, you're disgusting. So, slurp. So, we wake up the next morning, and Ben's like, dude, did your food even fucking come last night? Like, you got McDonald's, right? Did it even come? I was like, no, dude, the other guy canceled, so I just passed out. And he was like, that's so fucking whack. I was like, I know. Stupid. So we're leaving to go get breakfast. Ben opens the door and goes, no fucking shit! There's a McDonald's bag right there on the front of his fucking door, full of me and Chris's food. And I was like, no way, dude.
Did you eat it?
No. Actually, Ben had a couple fries.
Took out a fry. It was cold. I'm not eating this.
Yeah.
Did you eat any of it during the day?
No, I threw it away.
And then he You could have popped the nuggets in the air fryer for a couple minutes.
That's a good point.
That would have been fire.
That would have been fire.
I'm so glad that we did not go golfing.
Oh my god.
It was like 40 degrees, a little rainy, and we were all hungover. It would have been.
Yeah, that would have been tough.
So cold,
Yeah, very cold.
Whenever I got home and laid in bed, and I was like, "Thank God I'm."
Yeah, I got home. I got home with the boys, and then I didn't even switch Alyssa's cars. I just strapped them in the back seat of the Enclave. I was like, the in-laws don't live very far away. I was like, fuck it, dude. I just want to go home and go to sleep for a little bit. I get the boys here. They just wanted to play. They hadn't seen their dad the whole day before. Almost got wiped out by a tornado. They just wanted to hang out. So I played with them for like an hour, and I was like, you know what? This works out perfect. Because I'm going to pass out, and they're going to pass out for a long... Dude, they slept for 4 hours.
Yeah.
I slept for like 3. I had an hour to myself. I was just like, oh, this is amazing. Took a shower, passed out. It was great.
Yeah, I fell asleep for like an hour and a half.
I was gone. But like, I also gotta remember, like, I my bedtime's like 10:30, typically.
Yeah.
Except for Tuesdays or Wednesday nights when we record. So, speaking of recording, next week our audio is going to be
Don't say is, should be.
fair. Our audio should be very much better. We're not gonna have these stupid mics. Now this mic is the best mic, and this mic sucks. I'm not gonna have these stupid clip-on mics. None of that. We're actually gonna have an actual audio interface that we can fucking put on the desk up there. We're gonna have like an actual setup. 3 good mics. This mic will be a guest mic, or it'll be Ben's mic whenever he comes.
He ain't ever coming.
No. We tried to talk him into moving home, and he shot that down. In a heartbeat.
He'd rather go watch 3-2-1 Tuesdays at the Reds games and no hitter going to the 7th inning.
That was tough last night.
Just bitching at everybody walking outside the stadium.
Yeah, how many people did you yell at yesterday? Yeah.
Who are you with?
Tyler.
Yeah, they weren't bitching at anybody.
Yeah.
Them are quiet souls.
Yeah.
That home run though was behind us. Like,
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I thought you were out on the bleachers.
No, that was Saturday. On Tuesday, last night. No.
Where'd you sit last night?
Right center field, 144.
Okay.
I thought your 3-2-1 Tuesdays were in the bleachers.
Standing room only, so you just find out and see it. But the usher doesn't care.
Dude, talk about an usher. We had an usher at the opening day.
Oh, that guy, Steve,
was badass.
What a dude.
I was talking to him all game.
Dude, I remember, like, I think after every inning, I was like, Steve, you're doing a phenomenal job, buddy. You're doing great. And immediately after, Steve would be like, thank you. Jared would be like, that guy's drunk. Get him out of here, Steve.
And then the one time he like had a water bottle, I was like, way to stay hydrated, Steve. And then I think towards the end, he was kind of like standing there like during the game while it was going on. And I was like, hey, somebody get this asshole out of the way. He's standing right in the middle of the aisleway, and he just turns around, just fucking lost it.
Dude, Steve was a G, bro. He was awesome.
He's been retired a couple years, and that's just all he does.
Yeah. All he does is
He's
usher.
badass.
That'd be great, dude. Get to go to a baseball game probably for free. I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh, for sure.
being
Get
an usher.
paid.
Yeah, that'd be so awesome, dude. Ben, is that what you're gonna do when you retire?
I had a long way to think about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who said he has to wait till he retires?
Yeah, you could probably just do it now, right? Yeah.
You should see if you can get a job like working, cleaning like the away locker room, and just fucking torch those guys.
Yeah.
Throw shit in Paul's locker.
Put some poop dollars down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, how'd Skeens do today? Did he do good? I wasn't
5
keeping
innings.
up with it. 5 innings?
Yeah, let's get into baseball here. Like, I want to talk about. Well, first of all, I want to talk about my dumbasses of the week because I think that'll lead us into some things. I have one dumbass of the week I'll save for whenever we get into basketball. My other one is CB Buckner. On Saturday, he had eight calls get challenged. 6 of them were wrong.
Yeah, this guy was
How bad were they?
Horrible.
They were horrible. Well, the one that he called a strike that Gino challenged. I mean, that wasn't even an inch under the box. Like, I mean, it was like 2 centimeters. So, like, I think Gino got really lucky there with that one. I mean, I shouldn't say lucky, but like it was good, like a good eye on him. So like Buckner, like I can see how he could get that one mixed up, but the other ones, dude, I don't know how you get those wrong.
7 inches off.
Yeah, dude, it was low and right.
Did you see his call last night?
Yeah.
I didn't see it until you said that, and then I
Dude.
watched the video.
Yeah, I watched the video. I almost sent that to you on TikTok, dude. This guy, foot on the bag.
It was so bad.
CB Buckner is he wasn't even looking at the bag or the runner. He was looking at the ball, and as the ball flew past his face this way, he was still looking straight. Like he didn't even follow the ball. I think his eyes went like this, and then he called him out, and so he didn't touch the bag. But the guy clearly he clearly did. He touched the bag. The first baseman had an error.
It was so bad.
So bad, dude. It was terrible. Well, I mean, that guy, like, I saw a thing today that's kind of made me giggle. Some guy was like, did he actually? That's tough.
He was behind the plate.
Boink.
I don't give a mask.
Yeah, that's still going to hurt. I mean, it's not going to be comfortable.
No.
So I saw a guy in the comment section at TikTok who was like, man, this guy's making Angel Hernandez look amazing. And somebody was like, whoa, buddy. Let's calm down. Angel would not last a freaking...
He's in like a year of his own.
Yes, that guy was so bad. That guy was so bad. But dumbass of the week, yes, I agree with that one.
CB Buckner has been on everybody's radar the last couple of years. Like as soon as Angel retired, everybody was like, "Well, this is the guy now."
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be hilarious watching him get exposed by the ABS.
Like I'm kind of hate the ABS now because I think that it needs to be used for every ball and strike, because when you lose your challenges, like in that Red Sox game that they had all these calls, like the Red Sox, when they lost both their challenges, they were still getting hosed on so many calls. Like
Yeah,
it literally changes games now.
yeah. There was a lot. I definitely think that the system should be implemented, just like how the NFL can just like go to New York and be like, hey, was this a good call or a bad call? Like, I can't think of an example, but like they need to do that. Like call up to the league office or whatever, to like the officials behind the scenes, and be like, they're like, nope, that's a ball. Like it needs to be on every ball and strike, especially like the questionable ones.
I don't disagree, but it takes a little bit of strategy to figure out when you're going to use them too, because you only get 2. And like, what's the point of using him in the top of the third inning of a 0-0 game when there's nobody on base or whatever?
Or like today, Hal Stevenson, he used it at the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs when we're down by 6. Did you notice that?
I didn't see it. I didn't.
They rung him up. They rung up Stevenson on a strike, and immediately, like, dude,
Was it a
down by
ball?
6 with 2 outs.
Dane Myers challenged one last night. The entire ball was in the zone.
It was like an inch above. The whole ball was an inch above the
The
zone.
entire ball was in the zone.
And then
It was
they panned to him, and he's just like kind of scratching his head. It's like, what are we doing, buddy? We were down 4 runs at the time, and there's 2 outs, and you got called out. There was nobody on base. It's like, what are you doing, you dumbass?
Real quick,
Won on that today. Orioles had I guess it's not a walk-off, but they challenged it and they called it a strike to end the game. So the Orioles won like that.
I was waiting for an instance like that to happen, but like, there's already so many like pissed off situations where like a guy might like hesitate like a second or two, and then finally call it, and then they're like, sorry if you're too late. It's like you expect these guys to make a game changing like decision, like in a split second.
That's
It's like
so true.
give them
Gotten fired for it.
Really?
like-
I didn't know that.
like you should have enough time to kind of like realize that you got rung up, and then be like, you know what, that was low, and challenge it. Like it doesn't take any time.
Who was the manager that got thrown out of the game because he tried?
The Twins,
That was the Twins manager.
the Helton, I think.
He got tossed from the game because they challenged it and he didn't like the challenge, although it was clear on the jumbotron that the challenge did not go his way.
Yeah.
Like-
and Rob Thompson from the Phillies got ejected for it too.
Maybe that was the one I saw. That might have been the one I saw.
Real
But
quick,
Shelton
I'd like
too,
to
you're right.
I'd like to implement this in our everyday life. Imagine it's like we're out on a Friday or Saturday, and Ben's like, "Dude, I wasn't even that fucked up last night," and Jaren's like, "I'd like to challenge." And then you
That
pull
would
up
be-
like 5 instances of something he did.
That would be
Like,
electric.
Dude, this is gonna be
Challenge
fucking
successful.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like beer league softball is gonna be so fucking fun. Like somebody gets rung up, something like that.
I'm still debating
Yeah,
if I want.
that's
I'm
a
still
great
debating.
thought, Slurp.
Like today, I seen a TikTok. A dude, I can't remember what TikTok account it was, but this is it's a pretty known account. Like they're on TikTok and like all social media and stuff. But 3 buddies are sitting in the couch in their TV room, and they're like, and somebody walks out of the restroom and goes, "Hey, you shit all over the toilet seat." "Oh, what the fuck you talking about? It went in." His friend just stands up. And then they put like a cam in the bathroom, and they had a fake turd on the toilet. And his friend was like, "Fuck, that's my bad." And gets up and just walks out of the room. Like,
I'm still debating if I want to play beer league this year or not. I kind of suck at baseball, so I
Doesn't
have
matter.
the
Are you
worst.
good at drinking beer?
Yeah, I am.
There you go.
I,
Just be a manager, man. Just be a bench coach.
Jaden's that for our fucking team this year. Or has been for the last 3. I'm just not, I have too much of a golf swing and not enough of a baseball
Mhm.
swing.
Yep.
That's my
Well, I
problem.
can tell you your golf swing sucks too.
It does. It really does. It's not great. But baseball
Just straight
swing,
to it.
baseball swing's not any better.
I have
Golf
one.
swing's getting better though.
I have one more dumbass of the week.
Here.
It's us.
Yeah.
Us, as in us in this chat. Us that went to opening day, Reds fans in general. We are fucking dumbasses for believing that this team could actually change and be
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Instead of and it's been the last 5 years. This exact same team has been rolling out. We're 6 games into the season, and I can already tell this season is going to cause a lot of fucking
Shut
headaches.
up.
shut up.
Dumbass.
You know, in all fairness, I mean, we have a winning record right now. Oh no,
We're 500.
We're 3-3.
3-3. I forgot we lost today.
Before Wednesday's game, we had the 6th least amount of runs scored.
That's
Oh,
tough,
it's been
dude.
bad.
That's tough.
Bullpen has been worse.
Pierce Johnson, Ben, I told you that was the guy that we're going to get pissed off at this year.
That was good. And then first game, he allows a home run.
You know what
I
was
was watching the game, and the first thing I thought of, I wonder if Jaren is yelling right now. Like,
Oh, I made everybody in our section laugh whenever Graham Ashcraft
Yeah,
started
I was
running
gonna
out
bring
to,
this up.
when Graham Ashcraft started running out to the field. It was 1-0 at the time. I'm like, oh fuck, it's 4-0 already. Everybody in our section started dying laughing.
And what do you know? We gave up 2 runs.
No, he's actually been on fire. He didn't give up any runs.
I thought he gave us
He
some
was
runs.
damn good the other day.
No, that was who
That
pitched the
was-
9th, Ben? Was it Pierce?
No, he's the one that allowed the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember who pitched the 9th. Or was it Connor Phillips that pitched the 9th?
That sounds right.
Might have been.
look.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember either.
I mean, have you guys seen the Yankees through their first 5 games of the season? You want to guess how many runs they've given up?
I don't know, like 3.
Yeah,
Really?
Damn.
Total?
in 5 games.
Wow.
3 runs.
That's
Say
insane.
today they shut out.
Yeah, Schlittler pitched another.
They shut them out again today.
Yeah.
Damn.
So through 6 games of the year, they gave up 3 runs. No, they gave up 3 today. What the fuck are you guys talking about, you
They
morons?
won like 5-3, I think.
So they've given up 6 runs in 6 games this year. That's crazy. I think they won 5-0 yesterday. Is that what you're thinking of?
Well, I had a parlay for the Yankees today. It might have been the beginning of the game, like midway through the game or something. That is, I don't know. I thought unless it was a different team. I don't know.
Connor Phillips. It was Connor Phillips.
Connor Phillips.
His stuff is so good. He just can't throw strike. Like today, he came in and walked the first two guys walking a run. It's like, just throw the ball over the plate.
I'm gonna find some other shit right now.
That shit is so frustrating.
Oh, I had a funny one about the
On my remote. Oh well. So,
the Miami Marlins are first place in their division right now.
wow.
20 out of 30 teams are 3-3.
What's your
Jeez,
Ben? What's your brother a fan of again?
Tampa.
Rays.
Tampa Rays. That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Who you guys think through the first week of baseball? Who's the worst team?
Giants.
Giants aren't bad. They've won a couple. They're 2-4. Giants are gonna pick it up. It's definitely the White Sox.
What are they? Have they won?
They were
games?
Didn't they get a win last night?
Steamrolled by the fucking Brewers.
I thought they got a win.
They
last night.
got swept by the Brewers.
Who did they play
Steamrolled.
last night? I thought
The
they won.
Marlins.
Marlins.
They're 1-5.
Yeah, didn't they beat
Alcantara pitched a complete game shutout on 93 pitches today against them.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Marlins won 10-0.
Golly.
There were 6,000 fans there, and then Alcantara just went on camera after the game and was like, "That's pathetic. There's only 6,000 fans here." Like he just.
I couldn't imagine pitching a complete game shutout. It's dead silent in the stadium.
You can't hear anybody cheering.
Dude, I bet you those tickets are cheap.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure they.
You guys
are.
want to go? When do the Reds play them? You guys want to go to Chicago?
They play
Uh,
next week.
Yeah, next week. No, we're talking about the Marlins. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about the White Sox?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
they play the Marlins next week.
Is it in Miami or?
Yeah.
Yep.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's a 4-game series, Ben. Right?
Texas this weekend, and then Miami. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Miami's a 4-game series.
Bro,
Yeah.
we don't need to be anywhere near Miami. That group of guys we were with over the weekend, we don't need to be anywhere near Miami. We're gonna go. We'd be in Club 11 in no time. That'd be terrible for us. Terrible. I've been in that club once. It's a nice club, but that'd be terrible. This group of guys would be not great.
Nice establishment.
Great establishment, but we'd get kicked out.
But we would get kicked out.
1,000%. I start speaking Spanish and.
Does anybody want to guess what the? I'm a big fan of run differential. I think that's a big stat.
You're a big fan of the A's this year too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about run differential. I'm a big fan of that stat.
Okay.
Does anybody want to guess what the Chicago White Sox run differential is through 6 games?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I know they lost by 12 to the Brewers once, and they lost 10-0 today, and they have one win.
In their win, they won 9-2.
Oh wow.
This makes it even worse.
Oh, give me like -30.
Minus 31.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my God. And they have a win by 7. Oh my lord.
Imagine they didn't pick up that win. Where would they be?
So
That'd
bad.
be horrible.
They might be worse. And they have that Japanese
Hiro
player.
Tommy, he hits tanks.
He hit
He had a tank against the Brewers.
he hit a home run in each one of the Brewers games. In his first 3 games this year, he hit a home run.
Crazy.
He's going to be like their only player. Like a couple years ago, they signed Anthony Benintendi, and that dude has just been a shell. He's been so bad. The White Sox are just
Andrew
embarrassed.
Benintendi?
Is it Andrew? I thought it was
I think
Anthony.
it's Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh, Thank you.
Don't they call? Isn't Andy short for Andrew?
I said Anthony.
Oh, I thought you said Andy. No, never mind.
But the White Sox might break all the records that Colorado set last year.
I don't even know who the White Sox manager is.
Not me.
I mean, he's probably working with absolutely nothing anyways.
Nothing. Yeah.
Wasn't it the White Sox this past year who, before the season started, they lost like 4 starters with Tommy John or something? Ben, you remember that?
The White Sox. It could
The
be.
Blue Jays have 4 starters, I think, out with shoulder injuries.
Because I
Shoulder,
remember
elbow.
the last year, opening day, we talked about it for at least an hour. Like how bad of an organization you have to be before the season starts to lose that amount of pitchers to Tommy John.
You're probably right. I mean, I don't know any of their pitchers, so you're probably right.
And their manager's Will Venable. But yeah, the Blue Jays, I think, have 4 starters out with shoulder and elbow
Holy
injuries.
shit.
That's tough.
4 starting pitchers.
That's tough.
I bet none of them have a blister though.
Yeah, no, probably have a
Yeah.
blister.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long is he gonna be out for?
He's pitching on
Should've
third.
only
He's
missed
pitching
one
on.
start. Yeah.
Okay,
He's pitching
good.
tomorrow.
But like
Good.
Adrian, we're telling you, this is going to happen probably about 8 more times this year.
Doesn't
It's
surprise
every
me.
single year. It's so annoying.
Yes. Like he is such a good pitcher, but dude, like figure something out.
Nick Lodolo is the opening day starter for Daytona Tortugas, which is like below single A baseball.
Jesus.
He is just gonna his stat line tomorrow is gonna be incredible. It's gonna be like 4 innings pitched, like 10 strikeouts, 10 out of 12 strikeouts. Like, what the hell is this guy doing here? Well,
What was the
re-
name of the play of the team?
Daytona Tortugas. It's like
It's
like a giant turtle.
Great. That is amazing.
Turtle.
That is amazing.
he's pitching for that low of team because
He's gotta get warm.
well, he wants one rehab start, and he was going to pitch in Louisville, but they have like rain in the forecast.
Oh yeah.
So he's going down to Florida because he's going to join the Reds. Head down to Miami on Monday,
okay.
on
That
Sunday night,
checks
and Monday.
out.
So he's just going to meet with the team down there.
Damn, I should text my stepdad and be like, "Hey, you guys need to go to Tortuga's game tomorrow or on Thursday."
Yeah, you don't know anything about the Reds minor leagues, do you?
No, I knew Louisville. But
So
I didn't know-
Daytona Tortugas is like low A, right, Ben?
Yeah,
And then the Dayton Dragons are the high A.
Okay.
And then Chattanooga Lookouts, which they have the sweetest hats. You know the hats that
It used to
Chattanooga
be-
Lookouts have?
I know when we were younger, like our low A used to be like the Pensacola Blue Wahoos.
correct.
Yeah, somebody who owned who ran
I
them.
can't remember, but
Some
I
famous
remember.
person owned it or
I
ran
can't
it.
remember, but I always kept track of the Blue Wahoos because that was when Billy Hamilton was on there. Me and my friends would always pay attention to that just to see how he was doing.
Should count for 2.
And Tyler Alley threw a perfect game for that one time. I'll never forget that.
But anyways, you got Chattanooga Lookouts is the double A, and then the triple A is the Louisville Bats.
Gotcha.
So a lot of the guys that get called up from the minors are coming from Louisville.
Gotcha.
Hey, Reese Hines with a walk-off on Tuesday.
I see that. I was gonna bring that up,
I was just
yeah.
gonna ask you if you think they need to call him up. He's raking again down there.
I mean, for the Reds, like TJ Friedel, bum.
He sucks.
He's
Spencer-
not an outfielder. Like, he's not
Spencer
even a fucking
Steer
hitter.
is a bum.
Yeah, it's here, kid.
Dane Myers is a bum.
Uh-oh.
The Reds outfield is so bad. I wouldn't hold your mic that close to your mouth.
Sorry
Like-
about that.
I cannot wait for somebody that's it's in the middle, like they're gonna be in like their truck or something, just rolling down the road and just.
Somebody check on Slurp and see if he's got pink eye on Thursday.
That is so great, dude.
But the Reds just need to scrap their whole outfield. Call up JJ Bleday, Reese Hines, and Blake Dunn.
Blake Dunn.
Dunn.
I love Blake Dunn.
I'm hoping for a big year from Marte. I really
Hey,
want it to be.
real quick. Blake Dunn was the one in right field last year that I accidentally took a video when the person behind us was screaming to throw the cutter.
We were in left field.
Left field, that's what, yeah.
That was Blake Dunn out there.
That was Blake
Yeah.
Dunn. Because remember before, because they brought him in as a sub, it was Gavin Lux out there, and all game everyone's like, Gavin, you're a fucking dog. And he went over with like 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts, but every time he walked out to take the field, you're a fucking animal, Gavin. We love you.
I did the same thing this year with these guys. Whenever there was a ball hit, like there would be a ball hit like Matt McClain, and he would like scoop it, no problem, throw it to first base. And TJ Friedel would kind of run towards the infield, and he wouldn't even do anything because the ball wouldn't leave the out or the infield. I'd be like, "Way to be there, TJ! Good play."
I shouted from there. I was like, "Hey TJ, left hand ass, right hand tits."
Did he do anything?
No,
Guys,
Neither is the
Slurp
Red
tried to do
Sox.
it last year, and it was opening day. Like they're locked in right now.
yeah, and I think you said like
I was also kind of hesitant at the beginning last year because I'm like,
There's kids.
There
around.
are some kids around, but then again, like the 6th inning, there was a community blunt that was getting passed around like the whole fucking section.
What was funny is
That was when I was like, okay, I think I'm allowed to ask pitcher ass now.
So what was funny was I was sitting there doing it, and like I remember like I looked next to Ben, there's like a fucking 10-year-old over here, and I was like, oh fuck. And this 10-year-old really looks at me and goes, ass. And I'm like, all right, hell yeah, dude.
He's one of us. Hell yeah.
And his dad was actually just fucking losing his mind. That kid might have been the tank that I bet on to fucking hit a home run in that little ballpark.
I don't know.
To be honest with you, that might have been him.
There was one dude in the section over from us that got kicked out.
Yeah.
And all the people were like singing.
Did somebody get kicked out?
Yeah, like
awesome.
they were like booing the guy and cheering that he got kicked out and all this stuff. And he was like throwing a fit and that he got kicked out. And I asked Steve, I was like, hey, what'd that guy get kicked out for? Steve's like, there's a guy that got kicked out. I was like, Steve, do your fucking job. Like, you're the section over. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're just chirping Steve all game long.
How old was Steve? Was he
Steve
like-
probably
Yeah,
70.
in his 70s.
Oh, 70s.
I just kept congratulating him. Like, Steve did a great job, pal. You're doing a great job. And I like clap for him. Mikey over here would say the same thing.
But I was like, Steve, what did you get kicked out for? And he's like, I have no idea. Probably smoking cigarettes. He's like, you know what ruined it for us all is they started putting the weed in brownies. I was like, hell yeah, they did. He's like, back in my day, we just smoked before we got to the game.
Oh,
You gotta figure it
Oh,
out.
I
You gotta
love it.
figure it out.
Oh, I love it.
I hope
That
we
is
see
awesome.
Steve again,
Yeah, I want to go sit in that same section
and I hope
just to go see Steve,
just to go
but
see Steve.
I'm done spending my money on that organization. I'm done with them.
I'm
Just
probably
to
going
see
to go
Steve.
to a couple more games this year.
Fuck that. I'm done with this organization. I'm done with the Reds.
Until we go to the
You
playoffs.
won't hear me talk about the Reds the rest of the year.
Well, but what if we go to the playoffs?
I can tell you right now, we won't.
You know, dude, we said the same thing last year. We were like, this team ain't going to the fucking playoffs. Like we were in the beginning of August, and I remember me, Ben, and Jacob, and Ben Schmidtmeyer were all sitting in the fucking pool at that house, and we were like, and everybody there was like, yeah, Reds ain't fucking going to the playoffs. We stink. And then we snuck in, got killed, but snuck in.
The reason that we got it, I know you're new to this, Adrian,
There you go.
but the reason we got in was because the New York Mets had a generational,
Oh, horrible!
1 in a million collapse towards the end of their season.
The Reds didn't even consistently win enough. Like literally the only reason they got in is because the Mets kept losing. The Reds still.
Yeah, no
were
shit, like,
playing
we-
great ball.
Like, don't get me wrong, I was happy that we got in, but we lost our last game of the year. Then we go to the clubhouse. We're watching the game in the clubhouse. The Mets lose. Like, oh fuck yeah, get the champagne out.
It was kind of embarrassing.
Like, how the fuck were we able to celebrate after we lost the fucking
Brent-
last game of the year? Because like, if we win the last game, then we're in regardless.
Yeah, and we lost.
And we lost before the Mets game got over.
Yeah, I do remember that. I was watching that. That was great.
Like Brent Suter did some like cringy shit in the locker room. Like it was fucking
Do you
weird.
remember last year opening day? Last year opening day, we go to the bullpen. Jaron, Ben, and Chris all at the same time. Hey, Slurp, look, they're bringing in Brent Stutter. That was like a joke all year. We're like, who the fuck is this dude? We're like, oh shit, he actually ain't that bad.
I remember that time I walked around to go to the bathroom and there was a humongous line, like 3 bathrooms I tried to go to. I walked past the Red Sox bullpen and I was like, kept following the pitch. I was like, hey, bud, hey, you fucking suck. And I just kept walking and he came out and I'm pretty sure he struck out every single one of our players.
Well, it ain't hard.
No, not hard at all, but I was like, well, I'm like really surprised that he wasn't trying to find me in the crowd.
Honestly, like I'm not gonna be surprised if we finish 5th in our division.
Usually this is me, but this is an insane overreaction.
I'm dead serious.
I agree, Ben. I think it's a very big overreaction.
We're
This is
3
why you-
games in.
This is why you guys are my dumbass of the week, because you guys constantly believe in this fucking team.
You know what's hilarious is as we're on
You're
our
a
way.
Trevino guy. That's your.
It's the same fucking shit every goddamn year. It's fucking stupid.
We're 6 games in. You act like that we're halfway through the year already. Like we're not even a quarter of the way.
I am the exact fucking meme of when the Browns go 3-14, and it's like, oh, it's okay. You'll get them next year. We're gonna get a good draft.
On the way down.
We're gonna get a good draft pick. It's all right, guys. As to where the Reds lose a 1-run game, the fucking 3rd game of the year, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you've been practicing all fucking spring. Get your head out of your ass. 161 games. You can't afford to lose this.
Real quick, I have a funny story. Jaron was talking about the Browns and all that. So yesterday at work, I don't know, you guys remember the bar Threes in Columbus.
Yeah.
Well, I went there about 5 years ago with Jaron and a few others, and I bought a Cleveland Browns t-shirt at Threes. You know, it's just got their logo of the 3, then a bunch of the Brown shit on the inside. Well, it's a little bit older. Wear it to work. And my coworker, it's a Cowboys fan, he's like, hey, 3, hey, what's that stand for? The amount of games the Browns always win? I can't even get mad. That's funny.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I can't even get mad.
Yeah, it's like,
that's good.
yeah, you're right.
Great. Deshaun Watson might be your guys' starter next year.
We're not doing football talk. We're not doing football talk tonight. We're not talking about
What
that.
about basketball?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a weekend it was last weekend.
Phenomenal week. Dude, UConn practically a buzzer beater over Duke.
What? I want to talk about this. What the fuck was Duke doing?
What was Boozer doing?
Like,
Okay,
this
that
is what I want to fucking say real quick before Jaron gets started. One thing I want to say is I want to go back to what I said a few weeks ago in the pod. That John Shire is Marcus Freeman of college basketball. He cannot win the big game. He cannot win the big game. For prime example, you call a fucking timeout with 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. You have the lead. You don't even have to dribble. You don't have to get the ball past half court. He has to tell his people, as soon as you catch it, if you're trapped, hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Hold on to the ball. You don't have to throw it.
They had to foul. They had to.
Exactly. Like, why is I understand with Boozer being a freshman, like, oh, if he completes the pass, the game is over. But then again, if he holds it, the game is still over.
The thing is, you saw Shire on the fucking on the side court, and he was telling him to throw it.
Oh, he was telling him?
Yeah, he was pointing down court. He
The
wanted
reason
to
why I
advance.
didn't think so is I seen a clip that I seen a clip from the regular season that John Shire posted. He was in like a film session,
I
and
understand this.
he stopped the play from the NBA, and the guy was fading out of bounds, and he had the ball, and he's like, "Hey, there's 3 seconds on the clock left, or 4 seconds, or whatever. So what are we doing here?" Like, this is before the play was even over with, and Cam Boozer, he raised his hand and goes, "Just throw it as high in the air as you can." He's like, "Thank you. Yep. Just throw the ball as high in the air as you can, and the game's over."
Yeah.
That's the same thing that they should have done there. Like, he brought that up in film before.
Yeah,
That's the same thing they should have done there.
You can literally see him on the sideline pointing to advance it now in court. And
That was the best shot in March Madness history.
Oh,
Absolutely.
history.
the funny thing is, though,
I don't know about that.
it seems like buzzer beaters in times like that
it was
are always a player that's the first and only 3 that they make all game. Because that's how that was with the dude that made it. That was the only 3 he made all game.
Yeah.
That shot was pure too.
That was a
That was-
beautiful
that was
fucking game.
Beautiful shot.
Both teams just flip-flopped halves.
Well, Duke-
They
yeah,
literally
I mean-
flip-flopped halves.
Duke was up by what, 21? Duke was up by like 21 going into halftime, and then came out, or 19. It was 19 at half, and then just shit the bed.
And did you say you didn't like Dan Hurley, Adrian?
No, I love Dan Hurley.
Oh,
I was
love Dan Hurley,
wondering
too.
why, like, you're practically not a UConn fan because Dan Hurley is huge on the Bengals.
I
What a
didn't know
clown.
he was Bengals- I didn't know he was a Bengals fan.
You said the same thing Saturday in that, or Thursday in that tiki bar.
I didn't know he was a Bengals fan.
What a clown.
So.
Yeah, I literally brought-
being a Bengals fan is a tough look.
I literally I saw you in the or we were sitting in that tiki bar and I was like, Ben, I'm surprised you're not like a huge Dan Hurley fan. And you were like your hat was like, why? I was like, because he like loves the Bengals. He's a huge Bengals fan. I didn't know he was a Bengals fan. I was like, yeah. He goes, and then you were like, fucking love Dan Hurley. He's the man. I was like, he is. He's
Dan
awesome.
man.
He's great. I do like Dan
Post-game
Hurley.
interview was awesome. He's like, we told him that guy that hit the shot was from Indy.
Yeah.
Like, when we recruited him, we told him we were going to get him back to Indy for the Final Four.
Yeah.
He's the guy that makes the shot to go back to Indy for the Final Four. Well, yeah, that's his interview.
Should have that dumbass on him.
He gets fired up and stuff. Like he's got to be awesome to play for.
I love Dan Hurley. I want a head coach that gets pumped up like that. And then
Dumbass.
also, if he gets pumped up like that, imagine him at halftime in the locker room of a game like that,
Yeah.
where you're down by 19. He's got, oh my God, the way he's got a lot of fire under your ass like that.
Dumbass by him though. I know that he was just trying to hear the ref, but he is so lucky that ref did not call a tech there.
I don't know what that was all about. I don't. That was
Apparently,
strange.
from what I understand is the ref was like telling him to control his bench and the coaches because I mean, phenomenal shot. I mean, I don't blame him for them all losing their fucking
Real
minds.
quick.
But he was like, "There's 0.4 seconds left. You need to get over." And Dan like went in to try to hear him. And I think he was trying to go to the side of him to hear him, but the ref moved as well, and they butted heads.
But I still don't understand that though,
Dude, it was awful.
because if you watch the replay, as soon as he makes it, Hurley was trying to pull his coaching staff back off the court.
Yeah.
So it's not like the Hurley was. I don't know.
The ref was telling him like, "Hey, get him back, control him," because like there was still 0.4 seconds. Like, that's what the ref was trying to tell him.
I want to go back to Thursday. Houston. I thought Houston was a little bit different this year because they always play this great defense, but they can never score. And then this year they were able to score a little bit, but then still play the defense. And then in the big game when it mattered, they scored 55 points. It's so I want Houston to be good because they're always right there. They're always
Mhm.
1 or 2 seed, but they get bounced because they can't score.
Dude, me and you were big on Arkansas on that bar.
Yeah, they could not stop a nosebleed. Oh my God! Arizona had like 97 points with 7 minutes left. It was horrible.
Dude, I remember I kept asking like the bartender chick. I was like, "Hey, can you put the Arkansas Arizona game on?" She was like, "Yeah, sorry, we're really busy." And I was like, "No, you're not." But whatever. And she never put it on. And then I checked the score, and I was like,
You don't even worry about it.
I was like, "Never mind, we'll just watch the Houston game." After a while, I was like, "I don't even care."
Yeah,
Fuck
that
it.
game's over.
Yeah,
Want me to get into my hot take yet?
yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Did you
I only have
the ones
one.
of the week, Jaron, though, for basketball?
My last one was
Oh.
Caden Boozer, fucking
Oh.
idiot for trying to throw that ball. Like you should have known. And there's a couple other things I want to say. Slurp, you're so wrong about John Shire. Like he had a big comeback against Siena earlier in this tournament. Like he can win big games. All right.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
He
Forgot
won a
about that
big
one.
game against Siena. All right. That was a late second half comeback.
Huge.
It was a big comeback.
Hold on.
And the fact that Dan Hurley can go forehead and nose to another man and just celebrating is fucking hilarious to me. Like he was just emoting out like a Fortnite character over there on the sideline. If you watch the whole video from that, like they get the steal, they have a couple passes, they get the shot up, he makes it, and they're just he's emoting on the sidelines. Like it was
That
hilarious.
video, Jaron, it was
It was so funny.
John Shire, John Shire, Dan Hurley. I could see him on a buzzer beater like that. It's turning around to the opposing bench and going like the fucking Fortnite dance. Like I could totally see him trolling.
Did you guys see him after the game celebrating? Like he walked, like his players were waiting for him to come out. He comes out, he's got his white collared shirt on and just a towel around him with no pants on.
I did not see that.
Like he knew they were gonna like soak him, and they just started dumping shit on him.
That's great.
He just came out with no pants. There's a picture out there somewhere, or the video, but he's just got no pants and a towel around his waist. It was so funny.
I do want to get into the Couch Coaches bracket challenge for the listeners. Big Dog Sweat is in first place. I don't remember who that is. Who is that?
No clue.
I don't know.
Do we know who Big Dog Sweat is?
No
Okay.
idea who-
Nobody knows who
We'll
Big Dog.
find out when this is over, but
Big Dog Sweats. Pick
His
8.
son is probably Lil Dog Sweat.
Fair point. And then in second place is Gump, but
That's my coworker.
he
Gumpy.
he's gonna be getting the boot after this weekend because he had Duke win it all. And then we got Jason. He's in third. And then if anybody knows who the model is,
That's Tater.
oh my
No, I
god,
think Tater's in there separate though, isn't he?
Tater's my model or something.
that's gotta be him.
It's Tater.
He better not win.
Yeah, we're all rooting against Tater right now.
Does the
And then
first place still
Tater.
have his champion, or are they out?
What's that?
First place still have the champion, or the
What does Big Dog Sweat? Who's
Yeah,
his champion?
Big Dog Sweat's got Michigan.
Okay.
So he's probably gonna win it. And
That
So-
game's gonna be awesome. Michigan.
that game's gonna be great. oh my god,
That
it's
is going to be
amazing.
Are
that
both
should
those
be a
games?
really good
Both those
game.
games are this Saturday, right?
Yeah,
National championship on Monday.
Yep.
That's so dumb.
that is dumb. Why not
It
just do
doesn't
that?
tip off till like 9:20. It's so.
Have you
fucking
Have you guys
late.
seen the pictures inside, like from the nosebleeds of Lucas Oil?
They're
It
a
looks like
mile
watching.
away
It
from
looks
the-
like watching ants play basketball.
yeah,
like on the
they're a
ground,
mile away.
so
The
far.
cheapest ticket was like $925.
Yeah,
Like, oh my
stupid.
god.
You
Oh,
can't even see. Like
funny
you got to bring
story.
binoculars to go watch the game.
Funny story, real quick. Monday, I get to work, and I have a coworker. It's a Duke fan. He talked all year. He's like, "Yeah, told my son and my wife if Duke gets to the Final Four, we're buying tickets this year." I'm like, "Oh hell yeah, that'd be badass." And I was like, I said all year, I'm like, "Well, it looks like you're going." Get to work on Monday, and you know the look on a guy's face as soon as they walk in the door that they are defeated, and you do not even have to talk to him. He walks in and he's just like, it's like he's hungover as fuck. But the thing is, he doesn't drink. He just smokes a lot of dope. But anyway, like he
Wrong
just
with that.
walks in,
yeah.
and I was like, "Rough game, huh?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah." I'm just glad that I'm the smart one because if it was up to my wife, then we would have blew over $2,500 last night. And I'm like, why is that? And he's like, she wanted me to order tickets at fucking halftime, and he's like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. We can blow a lead. We're going to wait. And he's like, the whole game, she just kept agging him like, "Hey, buy the tickets. Hey, buy the tickets." And then that happened, and I'm like, dude, that is funny. as hell.
Hopefully, she doesn't have a black eye.
yeah. So I had a parlay on on Saturday and Sunday of all the games, and this is what the parlay looked like: Michigan to win by 11 or more, Illinois to win by 11 or more, Arizona to win by 11 or more, and Connecticut to win by 1 to 10. So the first three hit, and the payout was $198. Mind you, the $10 that I spent on this would have cashed me $897. I
Illinois
was
sold you, right?
Is Ben
No,
asleep? Ben, are you sleeping over there?
dude. Illinois beat
Your eyes are closed.
Iowa 71-59.
Oh, I didn't realize it was 12.
Yeah. So anyway, all these hit, right? Well, I cashed it out after the Michigan game for $198.
I might have done the same thing if I was you.
Hindsight, right? Like, I mean,
What an idiot! I would have told you to ride.
I afterwards I was like, I don't regret it because I made $10 into almost 200, so like I'm not mad about it.
Pussy.
$10 into 900.
Yeah, I could have made $10 into 900.
Yeah. That would have
Oh,
been
man,
like
that's tough.
on the buzzer beater to win your bet like that.
Dude, that would have been huge. But like I cashed it out, and then like when they started playing, and Duke was up by 20 at halftime.
Oh, I would have been like,
I was
"Oh,
like-
good thing."
Hell yeah, dude! I'm a fucking genius. And then they hit that pretty much buzzer beater, and I was like, I cheered. I was like, dude, that was awesome. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if
Dude,
you
$900.
if you let it ride, like Duke is still in the tournament.
Duke would have freaking yeah.
Duke is
That
Duke would have
happens
had
all the
a
time.
15-point win.
Yeah, probably more than that, 30.
I did not see Michigan beating the ass on Tennessee like that. I thought that might be.
I was never high on
Belt
Tennessee
to it.
all year. I just think that they got hot at the right time, but they just got to the wrong team.
Oh my god. I did
Yeah,
not see that.
Tennessee.
There were so many fouls in that game, though, dude.
There was a lot of fouls.
There were so many fouls in the Michigan game.
I was watching that while I was mowing my grass.
Like, Akpara and the other big guy, like
Amen.
they both had like 3 fouls. AA man, he fouled out, but like yeah, there were so many fouls. Anyway, you want me to get to my hot take?
I really wanted Tennessee to win because I had them getting beat in the first round by Miami, so it would have been pretty funny.
I had Tennessee up until that game, and then them getting beat by Michigan. Like that was huge. That was a huge one for me picking them. Otherwise, I think I'd be completely out.
Want me to get to my hot take? Then we can hop back to basketball. real
Yeah,
quick.
gotta do your hot take.
I only have one this week, but I was going to say this one last week, but I was not able to make it. We're going to switch it up. It is about sports. It is about. Well, I always put my phone there. We got a hot take for high school basketball. I don't know. I love this one. I don't think it's a hot take, but I'll see what you guys think.
Go with this, but I'll let you.
So, well, my hot take is Cam Elwer was absolutely robbed from winning Ohio Mr. Basketball. He was runner-up. He should have won. I'll let Adrian talk a little bit, but real quick, the person that won, hats off to him. It's Marcus Johnson out of Garfield Heights. Back-to-back years, he's won Ohio Mr. Basketball. Like, his stats are very good. I could pull him up, but he's averaging, which he's committed to South Carolina. And that's the thing is Cam Elwer, he just doesn't have the highlight reel. He's not a highlight reel. He's probably the best shooter since John Diebler to come out of the state of Ohio.
He's
He
also
is
white.
So good. And the thing is, if he was 6'1", 6'2", he's easily a D1 athlete. Easily. Like, it's not even close. It's just that he's undersized. Like, he's shooting 55% from threes.
He's committed to Furman.
That is insane. That is insane. He led his team to a perfect record and to win a state title.
How many?
And people will say, like, oh, well, he didn't win it because he's in D7. Like, okay, he beat Marion, who was runner-up, who was state runner-up in D6. He beat St. Henry, who got beat in the D6 or D7 regionals or districts or whatever. Like, he beat
Parkway.
He beat Spencerville. He beat Spencerville, who made I think regionals in D6 or D7. I can't remember what division that they're in, but like, he's faced great talent. It's not like it's just because he's in D7. If that's the only thing that they want to say, like, dude, he passed LeBron James for I think sixth or seventh or whatever for most points in a career in high school. Like, I think
He's such a fucking loser.
like I think he ended like 4th or 5th in state of Ohio for most career points. Like, dude, what else do you need? Like, statistically, he's probably the best shooter to come out of the state of Ohio in probably 20-something years.
So
And he didn't win Mr. Basketball.
We actually talked about this on Thursday that he should have won it. I think we talked about it on the way down, me, you, and Chris, and then we talked about it with Ben.
This was actually a topic with you guys, actually.
Yeah,
I can't remember.
it definitely was. I remember talking about it.
Yes, I was definitely going to say this last week.
So and I agree with that. I don't think this is a hot take at all. I think he should have won Mr. Basketball for the state of Ohio.
We keep having Slurp's hot takes, and right before he says it, he's like, I don't really think this is a hot take. But
Hey, that's only like the second, third time I said that. Come on.
I think you said it a lot more than what you
Really?
realize.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's like every single.
It's been 12 weeks that we've been doing this, and every single time, I don't think this is a hot take.
I'm not sure if you guys are going to think this is a hot take or not. I really
Well,
don't, but what do you guys think about
To be
this?
fair, normally when I say there's a hot take, him is always like, dude, what are you talking about?
that's what
So
makes these hot
that's
takes
why, like,
so
I'm
fucking
saying,
good.
like, dude,
Well, it's whenever we bring up Slurp's hot takes and he goes, I'm not really sure if this is a hot take or not, it's no longer a segment. It's just Slurp talking about something.
So I don't think it's a hot take whatsoever. That kid is committed to Furman. They've had some pretty good runs.
Middle and Carolinas, aren't they?
I looked this up. I can't remember where, but I
Hey,
looked
No,
it
I
up.
don't think. Is it Carolina's best?
It's like a liberal arts school. I remember.
Is it?
seeing
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it South Carolina? Okay. I don't know. I thought they were more south than that.
Yeah, it's just something to look at. To like, if he was like 6'2", I'm telling you, like he's a 4 or 5 star.
Maybe a little bit more tan.
He's like a 4 or 5 star card, and he's definitely a D1 athlete.
People say
Like
But dude, these people that we met from that rooftop bar are gonna tune into this and are gonna be like, damn, guy really like there's a problem with that.
Them racist ass white boys. It's like,
And one of those girls that were
Really
talking in the
not.
car are ever gonna tune in.
we're really.
Oh, there's some dancing on the car.
It's
I
on
doubt
the
it.
car right now.
I wouldn't.
Oh, they got to that fucking stop sign, and they all got out of the car. I remember seeing them all get out of the car, fucking twerking. I don't even know what song they were listening to. I feel like it was Gucci Mane.
Oh, I figured it was 5 Finger Death Punch. Or Cowboys and Angels.
This one girl had fucking like
It's probably a Carrie Underwood song.
bright pink boots on that were very furry that came up to like her fucking knees.
Almost her knee, yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I think that, and I believe that was the most clothing that she had on. Oh yeah, what a great time. I posted it on my TikTok.
How many views has that TikTok up to of Ben like trying to ask the people a question?
I-
Because like I,
don't think it's a lot.
as soon as I seen the video, I'm like, Adrian, please post this on TikTok because that could get crazy amount of views.
19.
It only has 19 views.
That was perfect. That was
I should have like further. I didn't put any sound on it. I put just this.
That was perfect.
I fucking love
Did you
this.
put any
video.
like, did you put like any hashtags or anything?
Yeah, I said that's
Damn, I
Cincy,
can't
baby.
believe-
Hashtag Cincy, hashtag Reds, hashtag opening day, and that was it. What I should have done is I should have put that sexy Red song on it as like the sound, like really low on the sound.
You should have done the No Broke Boys one.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna do. Yeah, that's the one I was gonna yeah.
Ben, the best part is you have like no recollection of this either.
Yeah.
Like what am I doing? Like we were all standing on the curb and we just look over and Ben's right in front of this fucking car.
In the middle of
You guys have no clue that he was.
That's exactly what I was into the camera.
Oh my god.
Ben, they looked right past you, like right through you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, get this dude out of here.
Dude, oh, so, and then as we're leaving that tiki bar that night, there's a turf like alleyway or like turf walkway, and we walk out, and Chris gets in a fucking lineman stance. And he goes, "Who wants to try to get me off sides?" So then I turned around and I started fucking doing a John Gruden count.
I was shouting too. I was like, "Great teams!"
There's so many people walking.
I think Chris was so drunk. He like that. Apparently, that's all you got to do is be drunk to not jump off sides.
I was sitting there going, "Why? Why is it that?" And he didn't move a muscle. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to do that again. I think what made that whole night so great is like we were not focused on staying in one spot. Like we were just like, yeah, fuck it, let's just.
That was our problem the last couple of years. We just kind of stood in one spot and we actually walked around and did a bunch of stuff and
Yeah,
just
fun. Dude.
just hung out with the
It's
people.
like you didn't really stay at Holy Grail this year.
No, we walked around. We went and smoked cigars.
Yeah,
Checked out some lounges.
Nice.
those dudes at the cigar lounge, those guys were cool as fuck.
Yeah.
And the guys who sold the cigars, excuse me, the guys who sold the cigars, that guy was awesome. Both of them. And then he sells candles. I need to get a candle from him actually.
Not what I was expecting, but
Yeah, so the one guy sells candles, and the other guy had the cigar trailer sells just the cigars. I need to find that card.
oh, that was a quiet one.
I didn't find that card and look up his candle thing, but is that even a candle from down here? That doesn't seem like a woman. And then the guys that we were smoking cigars with, they were cool as fuck too.
Yeah.
They were pretty cool. That burger, Ben. You remember that burger we had?
That was so
Dude,
clutch.
that was so amazing.
So good.
That
I
was
didn't even get tomato on my burger, and I got tomato on that puppy. It was so good.
yeah.
It was the blandest burger of all time. You guys were just hammered already.
The bun was so good. It's soaked
That
up
bun
all
was
the alcohol. It was
so much crunch in that bun, but it was also like kind of soft on the inside.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It was the most basic ass shit slurping.
I was going to say.
You guys were so hammered.
But it hit.
Maybe it was because the first food that we ate all day
Yeah, that could have
was
been it.
much
too.
needed. and-
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, Jaron ate in the fucking morning at a what's that place called? The
Sheets.
Sheets. 8 in the morning at a fucking Sheets.
Yeah, a couple
It's
roller
2
dogs.
double roller dogs with sauerkraut and a fucking voltage Mountain Dew.
At 8:30 in the morning. What a
8:30 in the
play.
morning.
Oh man.
Wild play.
So you guys never even stopped anywhere to eat?
Stop at Sheets.
Not till we got down there.
I also was like, I don't want to get anything. I don't want to get any gas station food because
Or
You'll be
ruin.
shitting.
the shit, the heartburn I didn't really care about. Like I didn't have heartburn until after the game. Like the whole time going up there, I had no heartburn. But I think it's like because we were moving a lot and shit that I had no heartburn. But as soon as like we were at the game, sitting down a little bit, I think that's kind of when it set in. And I left my actual pills that I have at Ben's apartment and the mics that we were going to bring to actually interview people with. Left at his apartment. Rookie mistake.
I like what we did better, anyways.
Yeah, I would say the fake
So
mic
much
is
better.
just-
The fake
chef's
mic
kiss.
was.
That's awesome.
Could you imagine though if we would have actually had the actual mics that we that we have down here that I could have plugged into the phone, and then you walking up to that car and just hearing the most ratchet shit in the world.
But they were,
Could
you
you
know, they were bumping
imagine?
NBA Youngboy.
Do you imagine the shit? Like we would have. That would have been absolute gold.
That
So good.
that fake mic did plug into a phone. Nobody just did it.
Nobody did it.
We had the right port too. Yeah.
I think I was the only one who didn't have the right port.
I didn't have the right
Okay,
port.
me and Jaden. Yeah, you and Chris had the right port.
The new phones or whatever, the Type C.
We should have done it, dude. We should have plugged it in. We should have plugged it in right then and there, and you could have just handed me your phone, and I would have done it. Especially with the guy who was like, you were like, "Hey, so what do you think of the Red Legs?" And he was like, "Who are the
What's
Red
a red
Legs?
leg?"
What's a red leg?"
Or the guy that like I asked him where he was sitting and then he just started thrusting.
He's like, "I'm sitting in
Yeah.
that pussy," and he just.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
And that's exactly what everybody saw
was-
at the beginning of the podcast.
He was so dumb. Like or Ben was asking him questions about like the Bengals too, and he couldn't speak. And I was like, "Do you know who Jamar Chase is?"
And the funniest thing is, like, Jaron was like, "Fuck the Bengals," and then the guy got mad about that. He got mad that Jaron said, "Fuck the Bengals," but he
He's
had
like-
no clue who anybody on the Bengals is.
That was funny.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, we did opening day right this year by traveling around and just meeting the people.
We're doing that again next year, for sure.
We got to go back to Tiki Bar, see if we can find Dylan Bob.
Yeah.
Next Thursday night game, we gotta go.
Yeah, Ben, you got to.
Yeah.
Ben,
Down there.
one,
Yeah,
Ben, one of these
Probably
nights.
posted up, yeah.
Yeah, you have to go down to the 10th Island Tiki Bar and see if he's there. I mean,
Oh, God.
Dylan,
I kind of want to do that.
Dylan Bob is the kind of guy that wears a condom while he gets sucked off.
Oh, geez.
Like,
oh my God,
Dang.
so accurate.
He's the type of guy that sits down to take a pee.
Oh,
Oh my God.
This guy-
They probably
this guy-
post it up there every Thursday night.
every
That's
Thursday.
hilarious.
And then like the bartender, like he told the bartender to sing, like big bartender dude with a ponytail. The guy was actually really cool.
That dude had pipes. Yeah, he had pipes.
He had pipes, dude. But Dylan Robert was fucking.
Okay.
Dylan Robert was fucking. He was like hyping this guy up. He's like, "Oh, you guys are in for a show now. Like, get ready for this." And this guy started saying, "I was like, oh yeah, this guy's pretty good." And like, I look over at Dylan Robert at one point, and he is just like locked in on this guy. I was like, "Buddy, are you enjoying his music, or are you gonna go jerk him off in the bathroom? Like, what are you doing?" Like, this guy was just like locked in. I think at one point I asked him, I was like, hey, Bob, why don't you go try out for American Idol or something?
Hey, Bob.
Oh, dude, I've been thinking about it.
I don't remember what he said.
as soon as the guy the bartender or whatever got done singing, I'm pretty sure he handed the mic to Chris, and Chris just goes, "I'm a goofy goober!" Like that was the next song right after this dude gets done singing.
Oh, and Robert was mad. He was so mad, dude.
They had good pina coladas if anybody wants to go there and try
Great
them out.
pina coladas. That
They
those
could
You
have
get
been a little
caught
bit
in the
stronger.
rain.
the Mai Tais. Ben was pissed about the Mai Tai.
I was pissed because they weren't
Oh.
orange. They're supposed to be reddish orange.
Yeah, that's what Ben
They
was
were
mad
clear.
about too. He was so pissed at the Mai Tai.
Ben didn't know his head from his ass. He didn't care.
Bro, Ben literally looked at me and goes, "This isn't a fucking Mai Tai." And I was like, "Yeah, this looks a little strange." And he Googles it. 30 minutes later, he goes, after I'm done with it, "That's a Mai Tai." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right. That is a Mai Tai. What the fuck is this thing?" It looked more like a lemon drop, dude. Still tasted good.
It kind of looked like a lime margarita on the rocks.
Yeah, it did. And you guys actually, one of you guys actually ordered the margaritas.
I didn't.
So I think it was either you or Chris. Then.
Yeah, I didn't order it.
It was either you or Chris ordered the margarita, and it came out, and I was like, "This kind of looked like our Mai Tai."
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It probably was. They probably fucked up the order because they were swamped with
Yeah, they were busy.
5 people, and we were 4 of them. And then the one girl came in. Jaron gave her that ball that TJ Friedel threw to you.
Yeah. And I gave her this chain, and she's like, "I'm gonna post this on Instagram."
She's like, "What should I caption it?" And I was like, "Just caption it. Caught it."
Yeah, like I caught the game-winning ball or whatever, and she talked for like 20 minutes, and we all asked her like, "Hey, like, do you want us to take your picture?" And she just like kept rambling. And it's like,
Yeah, she kept like,
all right, give me that fucking ball back. She just like would not take a picture and caption it already.
very African. She has a huge last name that I can't pronounce.
She said she was from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, her mom was actually. Her mom.
That's so funny. Zimbabwe.
I was not, dude. I was not expecting from Zimbabwe.
Bro, her mom actually.
What was
Like,
that reaction?
her mom actually like. They moved here. They moved her to Zimbabwe.
Yeah, so did my parents.
She definitely had an accent too. Like you could tell.
So at one point her accent did come out. I do remember that. Like she was talking about her mom and her accent came out. Oh,
I was not expecting Zimbabwe. That was a chuck.
Ben, we got to go to a Thursday night game. I'll come down. I'll take off work.
To go see Dylan Bob.
We're gonna go to the game and then we're gonna go see Dylan Bob.
Hey, buddy, on Thursday nights, it's either usually day games or they don't play.
Okay, we'll go to a
That's
day.
usually
We'll go to
about
a
it on
day
Thursday.
game. I can take off work, dude. Don't matter. Why not?
I was gonna ask Jaron. I know Jaron has, but Slurp and Adrian, you guys been following the Jackets at all? That Sunday loss was a tough one.
I have not. I don't like.
It was. I do know they lost one.
They were up on Sunday 3-0. Ben and I were texting back. They were up 3-0 after the first period. They lose in a shootout.
Yeah,
They gave up 3 goals in the third period.
Is that what all the stuff was in the group chat?
Yeah.
Is that what all that was
And
about?
then last night they're playing the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I remember.
Say Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Hurricanes. You
Carolina
fucking
Hurricanes.
retard.
At least it was there's a team called the
I
Carolina
about did the
Panthers.
same thing 2 days ago when I was talking to my coworkers, so I can't say a whole lot.
They were down 2-0 in the first. They made a comeback. They score one in the second. They tie it up in the third, and then they ended up losing the game 5-2. Three out of the 5 goals came on power play. One of the goals was an empty net, and only one of the goals that out of the 5 was 5-on-5.
That's terrible.
Jeez,
It was
How are they so bad in
rough.
the third period all the time? The third period just.
That's called conditioning.
They've lost their last like 5 straight games. Like they are. I mean, luckily literally last night would have been a great spot to move up because every other team like in front of them was losing. And
they're still in the wild card spot right now.
yeah, but everybody lost yesterday. They could have gained some ground or put some insurance in because now their next opponent on Thursday, the day that this comes out, they play the Carolina Panthers. God damn it! I did it again. They play the Carolina
It's so
Hurricanes
easy to do. It's
in
so easy
Carolina.
It is.
To do.
on
Like
the
I
road.
said, I've done it before.
Yeah.
It's so easy. To do.
They play in Carolina in like the rest of their schedule. Like it's all the playoff teams. Like,
How
I
many games are left?
think they have 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I should
Oh,
have said
dang,
it.
it's that far along.
8 or 9.
Yeah, I should have 6, 7.
I
Another
I'm
play.
gonna have to tune in.
Yeah,
No, the
I've been
Preds are in like the same boat as the Jack. I'm a
dude.
Preds fan.
The West is so bad. I'm pretty sure the Blue Jackets would be like first place in one of the West.
That's what
divisions.
Donnie was telling me on Saturday.
Like they are.
The West was typically way better, I thought.
Well, there's like 2 West divisions. Like there's the Pacific and maybe like the Mountain or whatever, and like the Avalanche, the Colorado Avalanche are in one, and like there's like 3 good teams in one of those divisions, and then the other one. I'm pretty sure the Anaheim Ducks are in first place in that, and they are like below the Blue Jackets.
Oh,
Like
God,
there's like
yeah.
there's like 6 teams.
Enjoy yourself.
There's like 6 teams in the East that would be in first place over there. It's like insane.
So there's what's the date today? The
First, April Fools.
got it. There is 16 days left in the season.
So yeah, about 8 games. They play about every other.
Really. The Preds.
How
and
many
the,
of those do they have to win to clinch a spot, or will they need help?
I mean,
from
It's
other
going to
teams?
come down to the last game.
Right now they are. Yeah. Right now they are in the second wild card spot.
But I assume they need other teams to lose, though, or do they
It's
just
like-
have to win a certain amount?
I mean,
They-
they're gonna have
If
to.
they win 2 games in a row, like they could be in second place in the Metropolitan.
Yeah.
Because all that, if I understood Donnie correctly, all that it goes off of points, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
That's
it's
why
like
winning
the
a shootout when you're up 3-0 is not ideal.
Okay.
it's like the Penguins, the Islanders, the Blue Jackets, and the Senators are all. They're all going to go back and forth.
I think the Preds play the Blue Jackets sometime soon.
I don't know.
I think
Are the Predators good this year, Adrian?
they're same as the Blue Jackets.
Hey, anything
They're-
new with the Predators since last time we talked?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Any kind of new jerseys or any promotional nights?
Apparently, this whole thing that they're talking about, apparently it was a hippie night or a hippie week or hippie night is what they were trying to promote, but it was definitely a Nashville Predators logo with a fucking gay pride flag around it. No, it was the worst. At that point, I came very close to just saying, I'm a Blue Jackets fan now, but I can't give up on the boys. Okay, so they played March 3rd, so I'm
Close.
close. For some reason, I thought it was April 2nd, but it wasn't. And the Blue Jackets actually beat us this time.
Yep.
That hasn't happened in the last, 6 games.
Do you guys want to talk about anybody from the Bulls?
On the Bulls.
Jaden
Yeah.
Ivey? Yeah, I don't know what he said.
What happened?
I saw
Yeah.
the headline, but
I don't think. I don't.
I
I don't think we should.
honestly kind of thought. I kind of
don't
thought
know
that.
nothing- I don't know enough about it to talk about it. I know.
I have no clue what anybody's.
It's probably
how-
smart that we don't talk about it.
This is
I'm
how
curious
late
about
I
it.
am. I
I
thought
don't know
Jaden
about
Ivey
him.
was still on the Pistons. So.
I didn't even know who Jaden Ivey was before this.
I didn't either. I had no
For
clue.
Purdue,
either.
he was really good on that Purdue team a few years ago.
Purdue.
You remember that, Ben?
Yeah, he played with Zach Edey.
He was really good. 'Cause he was what, like the 3rd or 4th pick that year?
He's a freak athlete. Yeah.
So hold on, real quick
So
before you guys get into this, I want to let you know if the Predators just win a couple games and Minnesota and Utah Mammoth lose, we are up there.
Nobody cares.
Got it. I hope the Blue Jackets lose every single game. What does fucking dickhead on the Bulls do?
He's not a dickhead. The Bulls were gonna have like a pride night or something like that,
Okay.
and he spoke out about it, saying it's unrighteous or whatever,
Oh, good for him.
and they cut him.
Whoa.
Oh, they cut him.
They cut him, and like Travion Henderson spoke out and like
Oh,
quote
you
tweeted
know
it and
what?
everything.
I read up on this a little bit. I didn't
And
realize this.
I think it's just embarrassing for the NBA because like, was it Miles Bridges like beat the shit out of his girlfriend or something like that?
Yeah,
He got suspended like 30 games.
Yeah.
It's like the NBA, like, and John Morant is a problem in the NBA for
Yep.
flashing guns, and the NBA has so many players in this league that are.
Travion say? I didn't see. Was he like?
I think it was pretty much just like he agrees with Jay Ivy's stance on it, kind of thing.
He was like quoting the Bible and like scripture and stuff. It was like a 75-minute long Instagram live video just talking about the Bible and like.
I mean, what's so wrong about that, dude? What is so wrong about that?
I just.
LGBTQ is unrighteous and stuff. He's saying.
I mean, it is though. I mean, like, you look in the Bible, like it literally says that, you know.
And Vrabel had to speak on it, on what Travion said and everything like that. And like, I just
Vrabel
think
was like,
I hate that they have to get other people to speak on it. Like, keep that to the person that started it. Like,
Yeah.
what is, I don't know.
like Mike Vrabel probably like called Travion that night and was like, "Hey man, I appreciate like freedom of speech. You're allowed to have it and stuff, but like let's maybe like stand up for your beliefs, but like let's maybe reel it in a little bit."
he
literally came out and said like,
he's like, I'm glad you stand up for what you believe in and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need to educate him on being inclusive and all this other
"Yeah, that's exactly."
stuff. But it's like you have so many other players in your league that have committed crimes and everything. And
yeah, what did he say to fucking Stephon Diggs this year when he was beating the shit out of that chef?
and he still never faced anything for when he was on that boat party and was sniffing up pink powder or something like that.
Yeah,
Or Jalen Carter when he was in that fucking, I don't know if it was
That
a
wreck.
wreck or whatever
that
with
wreck,
Georgia.
he killed it.
He
killed
gets
somebody.
drafted to Philly, then you don't hear boo about it ever.
I mean,
after that, wow. Yeah.
I mean, Rashee Rice got off with a slap on the
that
wrist.
too.
Yeah.
It's like-
He's about to be back in the
Or
league.
you guys remember
He went to
when
jail, but
you guys remember when Tyreek Hill got pulled over on his way to the stadium before the game, and I'm sitting there like, I have him to score a touchdown today. He needs to hurry up. These cops need to do something.
I just think it's a bad look for the NBA because with like he's gonna get blackballed from the league now.
yeah.
I would say he
And
got
it's
another
like-
job.
It's like I'm sure there's other people in across all leagues that feel the same way, and they have to be silenced.
Yeah.
Like what happened to be all inclusive? Like now that guy's blackballed for what he believes in.
Yeah.
You're blackballed for not believing what these other people believe in and all this other stuff.
Yeah. That's whack. I didn't realize that.
It's like and they make those guys speak up too. Like they make these guys talk all the time, have to be on their social medias, have to report to the press. It's like, why would you want to talk to anybody in the press anymore about anything?
Yeah.
Or on the NFL, you have to put a message on the back of your helmet, like stop hate or like choose love. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like the end racism ones, like
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything.
That
Oh.
too.
Yeah. If anything, it's just gonna spark up the racists more.
Yeah, like it's
It's just like gun control. Like these people want fucking gun control. They ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna make people want to produce more guns and get guns more.
Yep.
McDonald's could probably make more money by putting "Don't eat McDonald's" on the back of their helmets.
Hey, I
Yeah,
got
McDonald's people wear helmets.
That's all I got for tonight, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
In all fairness, though, serious note, this is gonna probably be our last podcast ever. No, I'm just kidding. That's an April Fool's. We'll be back next week. Enjoy these videos on the back end of this. You aren't gonna be able to
I
hear
can't wait to watch this
a
just for
fucking
that.
thing. It's gonna be hilarious. You guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. Yeah.
Big Dog Sweat. Let us know who you are.
Yeah, Big Dog Sweat. Please let me know who you are. If you do actually end up winning
Whoever
this
ends up
thing.
winning, just get a hold of us and we'll come up with a time to get you on the pod.
Yeah, and then we'll get you some money too. All right, boys. Coaches on 3. 1, 2, 3. Coaches.
Call the couch coaches. World Series, he said. Hell yeah. World Series. What about real expectations? What do you think of Nick Lodolo and his blisters? Whatever. You get blisters? Are you a blue collar guy? Yes. Yeah, hell yeah. And he doesn't get blisters. Blue collar guy, no blisters. No blisters. What's your secret? No blisters. That's right. So you soak it in cider? He soaks it in cider. Hell yeah. Same way with Reed. Yeah. Give him a big contract. Guess what? Oh, Bird. Yeah. Bird. Same with Hunter Green. Hunter Green. Yeah. Same thing with Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Bengals or Browns fan?
Hell yeah, brother! Fuck yeah!
Cowboys. Cowboys fan.
Cowboys fan, love that. Let's go! Yes! Love that. Love that.
How do you feel about the Browns being America's team? I think the Browns are America's team. Browns are America's team.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Nope. Nope.
I'm AJ with the Couch Coaches Podcast. Who am I here with? Tom Summers. Tom Summers. All right, Tom, what do you think about the Bears season this year? Pretty optimistic. Pretty optimistic. Pitching healthy will be all right. Offense will put it together, okay? We think the World Series this year. I don't know. No World Series, I don't think. But if we got there, how ecstatic would you be?
Oh, I'd be extremely excited. I've got my son with me.
That would be fucking awesome. All right, so NFL team-wise, we're getting away from baseball. Who's your NFL team? Bengals. All right, that guy right there, his name's Ben. He fucking loves the Bengals. He thinks Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are better than Tom Brady and any receiver he ever had. What do you think about that?
Early to say that. I don't know. Let's see the career stats.
A little early to say that. Let's mark that down and check it off the box. All right. Thanks, Tom.
I appreciate it.
Red Legs this year. He's a Browns fan. The who? The Red Legs.
The Reds.
The Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, they ain't the real legs. So.
You go to the game?
Yeah.
What'd you sit?
Where'd you sit at? What we got here? What we got going on?
I said in Coason's pussy. I got all the way in.
Are you a Bengals guy? You a Bengals fan?
Yeah, for sure.
Why?
What we got going on with the Bengals fan?
Picked up a couple, you know what I mean? Shit.
Name one.
Could have had Max Crosby, but you feel me?
Brian Cook ain't bad.
Yeah, Brian Cook.
He ain't bad.
That's the best.
It's right around the
Free
corner.
agent career.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Are you a Burrow guy? Fuck the injury shit. Burrow guy.
But, you know, he a little bit injury prone.
Fuck that. You go to many games?
Joe Burrow stinks.
Yeah. You go to many Bengals games or no?
Yeah. All of them? Yeah. Nah, most of them. A lot of them. That's
Where you sitting at? Where you
That's
sitting
at
at?
low.
What's the stadium
Hey,
name?
I walk wherever I want.
JJ in the flash. March 8th.
Hey, you ever
Jamar Chase?
Jamar Chase what?
Do you know who Jamar Chase is?
Oh, he go.
He called, right?
Not right now. What's wrong with your cameraman?
Hey, I got a question. Is Derrick Henry or is Anthony Davis a better red?
A better red?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to play me like that?
I had some motherfucker try to play me like.
Any thoughts?
No, that's good.
They came from
That's
that.
It's reds till we bleed.
All right, yeah. Yes.
We'll come back. We'll come back.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yes.
No, we won't. But
He said no, maybe not.
No, the Reds suck. Reds
Like to
fucking
have a
suck.
good time.
We are. We're having a great time. What's your name?
Galore.
Galore?
I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, we'll find it.
Reds fan? Yeah. Hey, how we feeling about this year?
Why? What's this?
Playoffs, they can have a strong season.
Strong season.
Cruz hold it down.
I know you're pointing right now.
How about Eugenio Suarez coming back? What do you feel?
What, 0 for 4?
You hold it down.
0 for 4?
Bounce back to the playoffs, that'd be good for me. But let's get in the playoffs and then we see what we can do.
Bengals guy?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What do you got to say about the Bengals?
Oh, yeah, I'm at the Bengals overall.
Fuck the Bengals.
No, hold on. Why you say that?
He's a Browns fan. Don't pay attention to him. Don't pay attention to him. He's a Browns fan. He's a Browns fan. Hey, is this real or fake? Does that go hard? Hell yeah. Hell
What do you
yeah.
say about the Bengals?
Hell yeah. Love that. Love that.